After over a month of waiting and several delays, Ark Survival Ascended has finally dropped on the Xbox console, coming with new loading screens, new artwork, and at the time of making this video, 274 mods, such as Garuga's 123 Ark Editions mod and Akata's Modding's Svartalheim map, a Dwarven-inspired custom map that I'm very excited to play going forward. Hello everybody and welcome, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Basil. And today we're just going to be covering some of the new features and additions to Ark Survival Ascended. And I'm super excited to show this to you guys. I've only been playing for about 20 hours on Ark Survival Ascended. And we're just going to check out some of the new stuff and see how it goes. Right off the bat, just looking at it, you can probably tell that this game is a little grainy. It's not yet fully optimized to the Xbox. I have to say it's not as great quality as Ark Survival Evolved is yet. But the detail is slightly better than Ark Survival Evolved was. And I do really appreciate the detail and the work that went into this new version of Ark Survival. As you can tell, one of the main things that you may have heard was updated was the drops. So you can see here I have a drop, a green drop. And look, I was sent a turtle saddle, some seeds, and some trank arrows, as opposed to what you used to get from drops, which was the most boring basic stuff ever. And I've got a yellow drop here. This is with boosted rates. I know initially on PC, just basic rates were giving the most overpowered loot crates. I think they fixed that in the Xbox version, so I went into the settings and I switched that manually. Look, I got an Ascendant, Shock Prod, this is the kind of stuff that you would never see in Ark Survival Evolved. I greatly appreciate not having to rush to a drop you are afraid is going to despawn, only for it to have a metal wall blueprint. Perhaps the most popular feature of Ark Survival Ascended, and my personal favorite, is the ability to tame wild baby dinosaurs. There's an extensive list of dinosaurs that now have a chance to spawn in with babies. It makes getting late game or mid game tames, some of them easier now. You just gotta find one that has a baby and take out the parent, and the baby is yours. Another really great attention to detail that you can see in Ark Survival Ascended is your dinosaurs, and your armor will reflect visually the amount of damage that you've taken. If you look at my Chitin armor here, it looks pretty beaten up from taking damage. Going over to our inventory, you'll see that we have our basic inventory slot, a new cosmetic slot for things such as dyes and your saddles, as well as our normal crafting area. Going over now to check out our map, you'll see that it's more highly detailed than Ark Survival Evolved's was, as well as ways to track your deaths. As you can see, I've got some of mine listed. You can track other players in your tribe, you can track dinos, you can track waypoints, and you can track pings from other players. After that, we have the Explorer Note section, same as before, although the layout has been changed slightly. And then after that, we have the newest, and in my opinion, one of the best features of Ark Survival Ascended is the ability to track all of your tames, which is super helpful. And if you go over to your left, you'll see this little scroll down menu. You can choose between what you want to track. You can track carnivores, herbivores, flyers, aquatic dinosaurs, baby creatures, dinosaurs that you are taming. It becomes more streamlined and effective, although I am slightly annoyed that you have to select taming. As you can see, I don't have any dinosaurs taming right now. I was super annoyed that they didn't have this in Ark Survival Evolved. I thought it was so dumb that I could see my dinosaur from across the map while it was taming. But as soon as it was tamed, I had to use that stupid transponder node to know where my dinosaur was at all times. It was so inconvenient, and this is so much better. After that, we have the tribe log, same as before, and then your engrams like before. So that is basically the whole menu for Ark. It is more streamlined, more convenient, so much better. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see I have my baby T-Rex tracking. It has a feature that'll show you the last time it ate, how long before it's grown up, and you can track it just like any other dinosaur, which makes it even easier. Wildcard definitely put a lot of thought into this for the tracking process. Here too, I have a yellow drop with a ring. I just wanted to show you guys the higher quality of loot you can get. Loot drops are actually worth getting now. Going out of your way for a high quality loot drop that you see in the distance will actually yield something beneficial. It almost always has something Ascended inside of it. Here again too, as you can see, we have the Diplo. This Diplo has two babies that I want to get. Diplo is actually a dinosaur that I've never tamed, only because it's kind of a nuisance to tame. They're kind of annoying. It's not something I've ever really wanted, especially with Bronto so easily accessible and Bronto's being more useful. But with this new feature of being able to take wild babies, Diplos are much easier to tame. You don't even need to passive tame one. You can simply take one from one of the parents. As you can see here, I'm just going to unalive, unsubscribe this Diplo from life, and then I'm going to take its babies. One slight inconvenience is that the babies do tend to run off when you're attacking the parents, and once you kill them, as you may have seen earlier with the Rex. So it did take me a little bit to find these two baby Diplos. As you can see, the day shift between the two of them. Just make sure you're keeping track of the Diplo as you are taming them. But as you can see, they grow up nice and well. They do eat as much as a regular baby, so just keep that in mind. Here too, I provided a list of currently all the wild dinosaurs that can be found with babies. Parents will usually have anywhere from 1 to 2 babies on them, anywhere from infant to juvenile phase of growth. Keep in mind that if you were to tame an adult, the baby would come with the adult. I know in the trailer Wildcard did show that RGs can be wildly found with babies, but that is not a feature yet, so hopefully that will be added later on into the game. I know some people are hoping for Gigas and other dinosaurs, and that would be a huge benefit to the game as well. And there you go. This is just a few of the additions to Ark Survival Ascended that I've seen in my playthrough for about, like I said, 20 hours. I hope that more come out. I know that there's still a couple issues going on with servers. PlayStation 5 hasn't come out yet, but I know Wildcard is working hard to get everything out. And I just hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe. I have more videos coming out. I have playthroughs coming out, more tips, and everything like that. I'm hoping to progress my channel even further. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you around.